Welcome back to Folk Solo Sports Show. Alright, let's get into the AFC playoff predictions. Alright, who's going to win these games and who will face the Kansas City Chiefs. First up, we have the Titans versus the Ravens. Everybody thinks that Lamar Jackson will break his losing streak in the playoffs. He's 0-2 right now, and they think that he will go 1-2 and win his first playoff game in his career. I think otherwise. Steelers, everything is lined up perfect for the Steelers. For all my Steelers fans, y'all know I'm from Pittsburgh, and everything is lined up right now for the Steelers. Everything seems like it's going to go well because the Ravens have to face the Tennessee Titans. And the Tennessee Titans are like the Patriots to the Steelers, the Jaguars to the Steelers. Every team has a couple teams or at least one team that it is just really hard for them to beat. And for the Ravens, those teams are the Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. The Titans always give the Ravens a problem. So the Steelers will avoid having to play the Ravens, I believe. Like I said, to get to the Super Bowl, the Steelers have to avoid playing the Ravens and avoid playing the Chiefs. And it is lining up perfectly for the Steelers because I'm here to tell you, the Tennessee Titans are going to take this game against the Baltimore Ravens. They are going to win this game against the Baltimore Ravens. And it won't be a close game how people think it's going to be either. It's not going to be like in the regular season when Derrick Henry had to run a touchdown in overtime to win a game. That's not what it's going to be. It's going to be about 30-something to 10 at the end of this game. I think Lamar Jackson gets shut down this game, and I think Derrick Henry has the biggest game he's had of any of his games playing against the Ravens. And the Titans will go on to win this game to play the Kansas City Chiefs in the divisional playoff game. Okay? Next up, we got the Steelers versus the Browns. The Browns are already having trouble on their team due to the virus. A lot of people out. I still believe the Browns head coach will be calling plays somehow through Zoom or phone calls. He'll still be watching, and he's still going to be there virtually. Not physically, but he'll still be there and he'll still be calling plays. So you can count on that. So trying to say that that's the reason the Browns will lose to the Steelers, that isn't it. They still have him there, and he still will be very active in the game, even though he won't physically be there. But with that being said, the Steelers will take this win against the Browns. Congratulations to the Browns for getting their first playoff run since 2002, 18 years ago. But Mason Rudolph brought the Steelers in only a 2-point game. The Browns only beat the Steelers last week by 2 points, and that was with Mason Rudolph in the game, okay, without Ben Roethlisberger. So all of the missed passes and the lack of communication, it's gonna, not saying that when Roethlisberger's in there isn't any lack of communication, but that percentage is going to go down. That percentage isn't going to go up. When Mason Rudolph is in the game, it goes up. But Roethlisberger coming back in there, it's going to be a lot more comfortable game for the Steelers. And they already only just lost by 2. I got the Steelers in this game. And also, when the Steelers get in the playoffs, they don't play like how they play in the regular season. They become a whole new team and they become one of the best teams. In December, Steelers have been doing bad, but all the Decembers in like the past decade or two, the Steelers, that's when they do really good. But the past couple seasons, they've been doing bad in December. But they came back, got that win against the Colts, and then they won. Then they lost against the Browns. But when the Steelers get to the playoffs, everybody knows they become a different team. Might even become the best team when it comes to the playoffs. And the only kryptonite the Steelers seem to have in these past playoff seasons, both of those teams are not in the playoffs, which is the Patriots with Bill Belichick. Tom Brady's no longer there. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, which aren't in the playoffs after a 1-15 season. Okay? So the only threat that the Steelers really have left in this playoffs, who it doesn't look like they'll have to play, is the Kansas City Chiefs or the Baltimore Ravens. But I told you the Titans are going to take that game about 35-10, and the Steelers will also win this game. And this game won't be close. I'm going to take the Steelers in this game 40-7. 41-7. 40 or 41-7. I'm going to take the Steelers over the Browns in this game. Okay? We got the Buffalo Bills against the Indianapolis Colts. Buffalo Bills with a great defense, beating the Steelers, coming back on the Steelers. But the Colts lost to the Steelers after being up 24-7. So that leads me to say that if the Steelers were leading the Bills and the Bills came back on the Steelers and beat the Steelers, I believe that the Bills were trailing to the Steelers, came back on the Steelers, and the Steelers were trailing against the Colts by an even bigger lead and came back on the Colts. So that leads me to believe that the Bills are going to take this game, and it's not going to be close either. None of these AFC playoff games for the wild card will be close. It's all going to be shutouts. I got the Titans 30-something to 10 against the Ravens. I got the Steelers 40-7 against the Browns, and I got the Buffalo Bills 12-15 against the Buffalo Bills. The Bills will beat them by at least half of the points that they score. All right. And as for the Kansas City Chiefs, we'll get to that. And who will they face, which I told you already, it will be the Titans. Let me know if you agree with these picks. I got the Titans, the Steelers, and the Buffalo Bills. Let me know if you agree with these AFC playoff picks. And get in the comment section. Like, subscribe. This is Folk Solo Sports Show. Get back with you right now for the NFC playoff predictions. Peace.